Hey fellow investors, this is Alex and Ratev from the Go Coaching Club. And in today's video episode, I want to share with you guys something that's going to have probably the biggest impact on your income as a real estate investor or in any business you may be involved with. And that's really how to properly allocate your time, how to prioritize the different things you're involved with, and also focus on what we call the IGAs. And that's really an acronym for income generating activities. So here what we like to do is kind of share with you guys what are the income generating activities you should be focusing on, and what are the non-income generating activities that you should be outsourcing or completely eliminate from your business.
Alex, one thing that I'm kind of proud of is using my time the right way. I have never done anything in my business myself, or all of it myself, which is a good thing. And what I suggest everybody is to learn what or work on your income generating activities like you talked about, and let the rest of it be done by your group, by your team, by people that are working with you. So if you are doing the painting, or if you're buying a house and you're doing the painting and changing the carpet and those kind of things yourself, you're actually not investing in real estate. You're working on the activities that is going to bring you $10 or $15 an hour. Mm-hmm. As a real estate investor, you should be counting you got to value your time as $1,000 an hour or $500 an hour at least. Doing kind of the activities where it's going to pay you only $10, $15 an hour is not going to really do you any good. All it's going to do is waste lots of your time, and it's not going to generate enough money for you to be in real estate. And that's one of the things. You are going to get paid based on your knowledge, not based on the kind of work or the physical activities that you are going to do in this business.
Yeah, so you might be wondering right now, what are some of the IGAs, that is, what are some of the income generating activities that we're referring to? Marketing, actually making offers, actually setting up systems to sell the house. Now there's a big difference in selling the house and setting a system to sell the house.
Yep.
Let me share with you what the difference is. If you're selling the house, you're most likely taking all the calls yourself, taking the information down, writing it down, probably in a clipboard or maybe a notebook. Building a system to do it means that you would actually set up, have the call forwarded to, like the way we do it, to a call center, then have a website that the call center can use to actually key the information in, and then you or somebody on your team then checks the actual the viability of that particular buyer to see if they can actually buy your house, and then having that lead then forwarded to a broker to pre-screen them further. See, that's the difference in having a system versus personally doing it yourself. And that's where a lot of investors, when you talk to them, they're very tired physically, a lot of time emotionally as well, and in many cases financially, because they're literally trying to do way too much. That's why you hear about people working 40, 50, 60 hours a week in your real estate business. In our opinion, it's impossible to work that many hours in your real estate business because you shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just get, and there's really no huge relationship between how many hours you work versus how much money you make in real estate. Real estate is about doing the deal, bringing value to the table. It's not something you get paid by the hour.
But leveraging your time.
Yeah, leveraging your time, leveraging your skills, and also leveraging your system. So,
yeah. Like you said, the few things that you really got to be work on as a real estate business owner, or as a real estate investor, like Alex said, doing marketing. That's the number one thing that you should be working on, which is an income generating activity. Working with private lenders, working on building corporate lines of credit so you can have access to capital, working on learning more about real estate. That's another thing that you can work on, even though it's not going to bring you money right now, but the more you learn, the more you're going to earn.
Yeah. So in corporate America, I mean, if you actually read interviews or annual reports of Fortune 500 companies, when they interview a CEO, most of them will tell you that they only do a couple of things. One is they raise capital, which is what we talked about, working with private lenders, and they're responsible for actually, meeting with the shareholders. Now, that's a public company, but in our case, we could boil it down to a couple of things: making offers, building systems to do marketing, and then continuing to invest in yourself. And pretty much anything beyond that, you should delegate or outsource entirely. So again, folks, definitely focus on the income generating activity, and that's really going to allow you to really grow your income, and of course then also grow your business well. You'll also be happier, you'll be working less. So this is Alex and Ratev from the Go Coaching Club with another episode, and we'll see you guys in our next episode.